and welcome everyone. First of all, I thank you Taranum for sharing this beautiful frock dress design with me and with all. This dress making is very easy, very simple. The only point is it's got many steps to cover and you have to just understand these steps to make this dress. In fact, if you watch this video, there are many small things which you can check and which you can make in your other dresses. So the main point, the focal point of this dress is its pleated collar. This collar you can wear in two ways, either open as Katrina Kaif is wearing in that show, or you can wear it closed like Victorian style. So it can be worn in two styles, on chest line and on shoulders, that is your armholes, covering the entire armholes. You can make simple frills. Long sleeves with puff and cuff on the bottom. This cuff you can keep open or you can use button. Then the bodice is long shirt like, and this belt which is attached on the sides, it's a simple single belt which will be tied to accentuate your midriff. If you don't want to use a belt, you can use long gathered ruffles all over the front buttoned lined. And then on the bottom side of this bodice, we have added simple gathered skirt. So there is nothing very complicated in this dress. You can make it at home. You can make this collar, this dress for yourself, for others. If you didn't subscribe yet, do subscribe so that you get the notification whenever I come up with any new idea. So to start with this dress, we'll be stitching the shoulders, pleated collar, gather skirt, ruffled for the front and for the shoulders, cuff of the sleeves, armholes. There are many points which you can learn from this video and you can learn for the lifetime. So the fabric I've taken is about 3 meters, but I advise you to take at least 3.5 meters so that you don't run short of fabric as I did. So the first point is to join the shoulders. To join the shoulders, we keep back side of our fabric out and stitch 1 centimeter away from the corner, from the edges, and make a firm stitch on the shoulders. Then we make a pleated collar. We had cut these long strips. We place them on the glued side of our fabric fusing, our paper pasting, and the right side of the strip, the fabric is out, and we cut it. Cut as I've shown it, because this strip would be folded this way to make collars. You can keep it wider or less wider, narrower if you want. Now I fold the buttonhole towards back side of the bodies or top and press them. If you want, you can stitch them just like a normal shirt. I've already shown in my earlier video. So you can stitch, make a long stitch on this buttonhole, but I'm pressing it for a nice finish. Then we measure the neckline, 1 notch till the another notch, not covering the buttonholes. Buttonhole is not a part of the neckline. We mark the midpoint of long strip just to make sure that we don't run short of fabric, this strip, while we cover our neck with the pleats, or while we make the pleats. They should be equal, so we'll keep our measuring tape alongside to check that we are keeping this 1 inch wide pleat, and then we'll stitch the entire collar. The corner end of this collar we have to fold. Starting from notch, place collar between this buttonhole, and then starting from this corner, we'll stitch. The collar would be placed on right side of the fabric collar looks same, almost same from both sides, front and back. So there is no issue that you have to check which is which side. Just you have to make sure that you place it on right side of the dress. The extra fabric of the collar will cut and fold. Pay attention here because this is also one of the crucial part in making a collar. You fold this collar, stitch over it, and then you place this buttonholes towards right side of the dress on, that is over the collar, and then we stitch 3 layers, the dress, collar, and then the buttonholes on top of it, and then till the end we stitch on it. Once we are done with our collar, it could be turned towards the back side, and see from the right side it will look like this. On top of it we'll make a top stitch about like it will be very close to the neckline. Now we place one buttonhole on another and join them with stitch. The purpose is to keep these 4 pieces, both the side parts of this shirt together, while we stitch we join the gathered skirt with it. So when we make this stitch, we'll be clear how much is our waist, and after that we had 2 parts of the skirt. We'll make gathers on skirt front as well as back part. That will be about ½ inch away from the edges. A long wide stitch which will be pulled, the single thread would be pulled to make gathers evenly to cover the waist of our bodies. It is very simple method of making any skirt, and it will be same as our bodies. Now you can see we had stitched the buttonhole one piece on another, and this is the purpose why we done that. We'll pin the skirt with the top so that we exactly know how much. We have to spread it. We have to spread the gathers with the waist. Once it is done, we'll make a top stitch on the body's joint of the skirt. We'll repeat this process with another part also because we have front as well as back part. Now we'll make the cuff. So we'll take the fusing or paper pasting or bukram and mark 9 inches for cuff round. You can make it wider or lesser as you want. We'll keep this canvas on the blue side on the fabric, wrong side. Fold it and keep ½ inch from all sides, and the open side, one single fabric, we'll keep on the fusing on the bukram, and we'll make a corner stitch. Then we'll fold it this way so that we could stitch on 3 sides to close it, and one side where we had folded this single fabric on the bukram, we'll keep that part open. That open part would cover the bottom of our sleeve. You can see the open part. The open part would cover the sleeve bottom and make the cuff opening. So same way we'll make 2 cuff, and this is also an important part that will fold the ends. This side also in the same direction will fold, and here it is same as we make the collar. So we make the cuff this way. We can give a particular shape also to our cuff if you want to. So this is something which differentiates an expert from a beginner, because this is how neatly you turn your cuff ends or collar ends. So here our cuff is ready. We'll join it with a sleeve. The end of our sleeve also I made the gathers because it was also like the wider than usual. So the gathered sleeve, the bottom of the sleeve should be same as the cuff length, cuff width. So the open side of the single side of the cuff should be placed on gathers and stitched over. Now the closed side of the cuff would cover these gathers inside. You can see these gathers would all go inside of this cuff. This is the method, this is simple method you can use for any kind of dress that you want to make. You put the cuff in these gathers inside, your sleeve bottom inside of this cuff. Cuff also you can keep wide or narrow as per your desire. You can keep it open or you can keep it buttoned as you please. And then after putting all the gathers inside the cuff, you'll stitch all four sides of this cuff, and then your cuff of the sleeve would be ready. So here our sleeve is ready. We'll join this sleeve with the armhole, starting from one side, the back side of the fabric out, starting from one side. The curvy side, sometimes we need to pull to fit notch with the notch and joint with the joint, but that should be only slightly, that should not be too much, otherwise shape of your sleeve would be distorted. So this way we matched both the sleeves on this joint, sleeve joint. We'll be using this ruffle. These was long strips we had cut, the biased ones. You can use whichever ones because in any way they wouldn't cause you much trouble. So I used the long stitch to make the ruffle same as in gather skirt, and on top of the shoulder stitch or armholes, after joining the sleeves, we'll stitch the end of these ruffles. You may doubt because the thread may come out. So the iron out of fabric, what you can do is, I used fabric glue to cover the edges. Now we stitch ruffle strips on front side panel of top. For that we need to mark same as we mark for the pockets. And then here also we'll use these strips. You can make it as gathered as you want, or as less gathered, or as pleated as the collar. All depends on your mood and your choice. But this particular dress demands these kind of gathers, so I done that. Now we mark 7 inches down from armhole for belt placement. That is 14 inches down from the shoulder or nape of the neck till your waist, hollow of your waist. And this is our single waist. This is the the waist. I also had less fabric, so I just picoed or rolled hem all four edges of this belt and used it. But if you want, you can use a proper belt making method, seeing my baby frock making video. Now join the sides of the dress, starting from end of the cuff till end of the bottom of the dress or bottom of the skirt. So we didn't stitch on the cuff. I kept that open from the corner mid where we put the belt and till end of the skirt. This way we'll stitch both sides of the dress. We'll cover both the sides, and these are simple dresses. Simple but beautiful dress for the summer vacations, for roaming around, for a lazy day, or even for your evening formal evenings. You can wear this. This is very beautiful dress, nice, easy to make, which you can make. So if you like this video, and I'm sure you liked it, do share with your friends and family so they also learn something beautiful. And do comment how did you like it, what improvement. I done my best honestly to make it as close to the photo that you have shared with me. So do share with me if you could suggest something, some more improvement to it, or something which I missed. So do subscribe if you didn't subscribe. Keep watching if you want it in Hindi. Go to my Hindi channel. Bye bye.